I'd like to welcome everyone. What a lovely December evening we're having, and everyone looks pretty cheery for having survived another Christmas in Middleburg weekend. Quite a day, to say the least, for everyone. And hard to believe that this is the last Biz Buzz of the year, and that the MBPA managed once again to have 2 sidewalk sales, Shakespeare in the Burg, Christmas tree lighting, and of course Christmas in Middleburg, as well as sponsorship bags. Woo-hoo! We also did sponsorship bags for the Middleburg Film Festival, concierge tents at the Upperville Colton Horse Show, welcome bags for the Mosby Heritage Civil War Weekend Seminar, as well as information on what this town offers for Visit Loudon's FAM Tour tomorrow. So I'll be making bags tonight. All of this just represents a few of the events that your business association has done over the year. And now it is already December, and we're here for the Business Appreciation Awards, as well as networking, chatting, meeting new friends, new people, and all the while enjoying the delicious food from Tootie and the Backstreet crew. Thank you very much. We do have a couple of business items for you. Mimi?
Oh, okay. I'm trying out the new microphone. That's the look I have to tilt. Anyway, I just want to remind everybody that we finished the year with 111 members. It was absolutely yay! It was an absolute record. We do have renewal packets in the hallway, so if anybody'd like to get a head start on next year, and we've already actually got our first brand new member. It's Copage Nova, Cepage. If I pronounce it, Cepage Nova. Yay! There's Laura, and she's here with her associate, and they're our first members for 2016. And new business in town, and doing wine tours. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Erin Gable, where's Erin? Right there. Always with her camera. The MBPA's website, IT, techno guru, etc. will be working on something new for 2016. Sorry, I had way too much Christmas in my birthday. 2016. A simple newsletter that we hope will help keep all of us on top of events, rentals, business openings, closings, and relocations. It'll be a simple, just fold over page, but we hope to produce it quarterly. Erin will be putting it together, and if your business is mentioned, she's going to have it so it will link to your website. Right?
Yeah, on the website. Not
Right. So we're hoping to have the first one out in January. So if you have any suggestions, if you have a news blast, if you are doing anything the first of the year and want to get it in there, contact any of us or Erin, and we hope it'll be a great new addition for you all as members, but we need your support and input. The news just doesn't fall out of the sky. So you have to keep contacting us and letting us know what you're doing. So if you have any information for tonight, please see Erin at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Hopefully most of you saw Sunday's Washington Post magazine with the large section titled Loudoun County, where the past and the present go hand in hand. Middleburg was represented by quite lengthy parts on Duquesa, Richard Allen Clothing, and the Fun Shop, which all equates to great press for everyone, so that was quite nice. The tree lighting Friday was just perfect. The food from the home farm delicious, and when Cindy plugged in the lights, it worked. And oh wow, it was about all everyone could say. So where's Mark Metzger? Yay. Thank you again. The tree lighting, the tree with the 7,000 plus lights definitely jazzes up our town. And when you're at the stoplight and look over, when you come down the back street to the community center, it does. It's huge. We look pretty impressive out there. But thank you.
But there's no menorah on the top.
Next year. And of course, the tree lighting morphs into Christmas in Middleburg. Huge day for the town and all the businesses. Jim Herbert had another business thing this evening, so Cindy's going to give us a quick little. If she can still walk after Saturday.
Jim Jim will be at the meeting in February to give you more of an update. Excuse me. Talked too much over the weekend. We do know there was some problems with Christmas in Middleburg, but all in all, I hear from everyone who attended that people were happy with the parades. They were happy with the different food trucks and different options in town. We will be meeting with safety people to work on the parking for next year. And I do want to stop one little rumor that's been going around that there were 30 officers sitting in the town office when everybody needed them. They were waiting for their next update for the 2 o'clock parade at 1 o'clock. That's why they were gathered in the town office. They weren't just there eating. They did eat while they were there. So I just wanted to knock that rumor down that they weren't doing their job. Yeah. So anyway, thank you. But all in all, I think it was a good day, and we will have more to report back to you in February.
Thank you. I'm going to interject an announcement here because Hunt Lyman has to go to another meeting. Where are you? For another Christmas event headed our way. All for the businesses.
Thanks, Bunkin. Last year, the first time in my memory, we took a group of kids from Hill School through town caroling. And we're going to do the same thing a week from today on Tuesday between 5 and 6. We don't know exactly how many kids, but we'll probably have somewhere between 15 and 30 kids and maybe 10 to 15 adults. And we'll leave from Hill School. I know we'll go outside of the Safeway, probably by Red Horse. I think Artisan Middleburg is going to be open that evening. So if anybody would like us to come by your shop, if you'd please tell me or Trevor or Don or Mary, we're all here, or give the school a call. We would love to do that. If you'd like us not to come by your shop, you can tell us that too, and that would be fine as well. But thanks very much.
What is the hours again?
Between 5 and 6 next Tuesday. Thank you, Pumpkin.
No, thank you. Sounds like another great addition to our holiday season here. Continuing our thank yous for the past, we certainly do not want to be remiss and forget to thank our man about town. Marvin takes care of everything from signs, barricades, trash, tents, and always with a great smile. So when you see Marvin on the street, I asked him to come tonight. I knew he wouldn't do it, but anyway. Was hoping he would. When you see him, thank him, because all that occurred on Saturday really could not come to pass without his organizational skills, and he just keeps things moving, always with a smile. So please extend a nice thank you to him. There are also more thank yous for tonight, and right at the top are the businesses who hosted our monthly Biz Buzzes this year. We started at Salamander Resort and Spa, ended at the Middleburg Bank, with Goodstone Aldi Heritage Association, who can forget the mill, a very special place to which a lot of us, I think, had been for the first time, so thank you. Union Bank, Boxwood Winery, Middleburg Community Center, Middleburg Arts Project, co-host with Popcorn Monkey and Sona Bank, Middleburg Millwork, and the Home Farm. Large spaces, small spaces, every month is special and unique, and we thank all the hosts and hostesses. Thank you very much. And I will put in that I have a couple slots open for next year, so find me. There are also two ladies in our midst who need huge thank yous. Cindy Pearson and DeeDee Hubbard. Always helping, always ready to help, and always thinking of new things to do. Thank you. I hope everyone's had their picture taken with Mimi's and with DeeDee's great signs tonight, because you'll see them coming your way soon. One last moment of recognition, and that goes to our Middleburg Police Department for the award they won for having the best 2015 National Night Out. That's a nationwide award in their town size category.
It's really a community award. We coordinate it, we get all you guys to help out, and everybody shows up. DeeDee's son, Jay, did a awesome video. I think that kicked our entry over the top. But thank everybody, it's a community award. They gave it to, I guess they presented it to us, but it is a community's award, so thank you.
Very nice. I have a couple of other quick announcements. Jim Nichols.
I just do it, Mayor. I wanted to thank you all for your cooperation with the hunt. You know, when you bring 114 horses, and that's what it was, and that's the largest. I've been doing this for a long, long time. And I know rain or shine, you can count on some beasts coming down the road. But 114, and we left some calling cards in some places wrong. But I thank you for your cooperation. It's probably the best time that we have had. And I'd like to have a special thank you to Salamander Inn for letting us park a bunch of horse trailers and leaving more calling cards. But it was just a very splendid day. And I promise I always say just a tidbit, April, it's point-to-point time, and now you're making budgets as you plan for the next year. And so please keep all those horses in mind. And so thank you very much. We appreciate being there and being a part of the community. Thank you.
Thank you. That certainly was a lovely addition and a perfect way to start off the whole Saturday events. And Seven Lows. Where's Browning? Browning.
Just a couple quick things. One, a little anecdote came from the parade. One of the things Dad has tried to do is get the parade entrance to bring in a donation, small or large, to Seven Loaves, which is the local food pantry here in town, for those that don't know. We feed over 1,000 families a year and give out over 300,000 pounds of food per year. And so it's we give out a lot of food, and we try to make it as high quality and nutritious as we can. So the Winchester Harley Group has taken this over the last 3 years. You never want to say too seriously, but for a bunch of Winchester Harley guys who might appear with leather, I won't say leather daddies, but certainly leather on the outside, and I mean just as soft hard on the inside. They came in on Friday and brought over a ton of food, and I don't mean that figuratively. That is over a ton of food, 2,000 pounds, 2,250 pounds. So just as you're going through the season, think about good stories like that. Not necessarily about the Winchester Harley Group or anybody else. No, not that like that stories. But as you get into the Christmas season and you get through all the stuff going on in everyone's lives, think about great stuff like that kind of happens around us. It's just really, really cool. And a lot of it happens in Middleburg, which is great. So for Seven Loaves, this is our big annual fundraiser for the end of the year. If you don't know about Seven Loaves, please let me know. If you'd like to come by for a tour, also please let me know. It's, like I said, our big fundraiser, and we certainly are completely dependent as a private organization on people like you in the community for support. So please consider us as you look at nonprofits for donations throughout the end of the year. Thank you.
Thank you. Big thank you to Seven Lows for everything they do in our community. Okay, now to everyone's favorite part of the evening. I would like to remind the winners to come back up front after the last award is given so we can have a group photo. And this year I'm going to read the nominees for each category, then turn it to Jeannie, who will announce the winner, and ask the winner to come forward. And after everybody's clapped and everything, she's going to read the lovely words she has written about all our recipients this evening. So when your name is called, please come forward. This is going to be just like the Oscars, just as exciting. So, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Our first category was for Landlord of the Year. The nominees are Charles Carroll, Dan Caseman, Mike Morency, Peter Payasevich, and the Hill School. And the winner is?
Dan Caseman. Our Landlord of the Year is someone who sees beyond the rent check and recognizes that the success of his tenants is part of his own success as well. Dan Caseman understands that every new business needs a helping hand at times, and by offering his support, he sets an example for landlords everywhere. This enlightened point of view is why he's earning this award today. We want him to know that his generous spirit does not go unnoticed. Congratulations.
You're in charge of all the other landlords.
All right.
Thank you. Nominees for Community Charm Award: Boxwood Winery, Common Grounds, Creme de la Creme, Cup of Giddy Up, Duquesa, The Fun Shop, Highcliffe Clothiers, Middleburg Bank, Middleburg Community Center, Middleburg Country Inn, Mount Defiance Distillery, Newman Lewis and Buchanan, The Outpost, Shaggy Ram, Upper Crust.
It's a charming town.
It's a charming town. And the winner is?
Middleburg Community Center. Middleburg Community Center. Bundles is president of the Middleburg Community Center Board and does a great job. The Middleburg Community Center takes great care to keep the gardens beautiful and to change out the decorations on the front steps. This is Middleburg's homegrown facility that serves the community so well and always represents who we are beautifully. But it goes beyond just the physical appearance. Every event at the community center is made even more special by the attention to detail and the care of the staff, who are always ready to help. Congratulations. Cheers.
Alrighty, next is overall outstanding customer service experience. Nominees are Boxwood Winery, Burn Gallery, Sarah Butler at the Middleburg Bank, Kevin Capraletti at Journeyman, Sam Coleman FedEx, Angel Cook A Place to Be, Creme de la Creme, Cup of Giddy Up, Dwayne and Cindy Ellis Common Grounds, Keith Foster The Outpost, Dwight Grant The Grooming Room, Highcliffe Clothiers, Peter Hitchin Titan Enterprises, The Home Farm Store, Julian's, Les Jardins de Bagatelle, Natalie Lacaze Sona Bank, Carolyn Mitchell Safeway. And the winner is?
The winner is Carolyn Mitchell. Carolyn is a shining example of what good customer service really means. In the words of one of her many nominators, she is always friendly, courteous, and upbeat. Carolyn is the type of person we look forward to seeing every day. We're so pleased to recognize someone so deserving of an award like this. Carolyn, your customers love you.
Nominees for New Event of the Year: the AIM Art Classes, Concert on the Steps, Middleburg Community Center, Middleburg Arts Council, Open Late, the National Sporting Library and Museum, and the Outpost Sale. And the winner is?
Open Late. The National Sporting Library and Museum created the Open Late event to enrich the lives of our residents and to give them enjoyable events that can be shared with our friends and neighbors. And they did it with style. By having performances from groups like the Piedmont Symphony and the West Point Alumni Glee Club, the Sporting Library made the experience of Open Late something truly special and memorable. Congratulations.
Nominees for Entrepreneur of the Year: A Place to Be, Tom Schweitzer and Kim Tepper, Jim and Jan Allman, Gallery on the Madison, Joe DeRing, Empower Zipline, Federal Street Cafe, Chef Zan, Middleburg Eccentric, Middleburg Online, Vicky Moon, Middleburg Life, Tone Moore, Popcorn Monkey, Peter Payasevich, Middleburg Real Estate, Sarah and Joe Pemberton, Total Sportsman, The Outpost, Tara Wegdom, Creme de la Creme, Stephanie Yao, Middleburg's Finest Chocolates. And the winner is...
Tone and the Popcorn Monkey. There aren't enough superlatives to describe Tone and the Popcorn Monkey. Imaginative, innovative, enthusiastic, you get the idea. Tone is also someone who supports our community in every way. I don't think he knows how to say no, and I don't think he wants to. He's a true entrepreneur who brings the added and essential ingredient of also caring deeply about our town. Congratulations.
In addition, he didn't get home till 2:30 this morning after selling popcorn at the Redskins game last night.
And he's here.
He just didn't get the job done. Painful. We have a couple more awards, and Ken is going to take over now.
So it's a time of transition for the Board of Directors of the Middleburg Business and Professional Association. And we have 3 members of our board that were actually here originally when we first reconstituted the association a number of years back. And they are moving off of the board, and on behalf of the members of the association and the board, we'd like to present them with a small token of our appreciation. First of all is Jeannie Ford, our co-creator of Everything Extraordinaire. Jeannie, you have been the rock of everything that we have produced in print. What? Oh. In print, in imagination, and we truly appreciate everything you have done for MBPA. So I got a call way back when from this woman that I knew from a former life in high school saying, we're going to try and reconstitute the MBPA, and you know about associations and we have to figure out the bylaws, could you help? And she was there at the beginning when we did reconstitute the organization. She has clearly been the foundation and the soul of MBPA as we move forward and transitioned into a new organization. And with that, we would like to say thank you very much. Deep appreciation to Joanne Hazard. And you always have to have someone that understands and knows and figures out the finances. I didn't really know this lady until I ended up in her office at Home Farm Store, and we were trying to figure out how to do a budget for this organization because we clearly had no idea how many members we would get, if we would even get members. And with that, we sat down and we went through and we plotted and we planned and we laid out something that we thought was close enough to begin with. And she had great intuition, great knowledge in the different pieces of our organization in terms of income and the things that we should look at in terms of expense in our first year and our second year and as we grew and developed. And she has clearly been our financial foundation going forward from the very beginning. She was there, and we appreciate everything that she's done because the treasurer's job is clearly the most thankless job there is in any organization. Please thank very much Mimi Stein.
Thank you all for jobs more than well done and for all your assistance and support. It's been a great ride. We have one more award, but before I do that, I would like to thank everyone who took the time to nominate. I think you gathered by all the names that I read for each thing that we had a broad list of people, which is great. Shows how, support and who you like, and thank you for doing it. And everyone certainly is a well-deserved winner. Our final award is the Middleburg Business Association Legacy Award, and I will turn this back to Jeannie.
Okay, I'm gonna be verklempt, so just get ready. There are those people who leave an indelible mark on the community and the people they meet, not because they're flashy or flamboyant, or because they seek the spotlight. The legacy they leave behind comes from their decency and integrity, their humor and compassion, and the countless kindnesses they do throughout their lives. Howard and Nancy Allen left just such a mark on Middleburg and everyone who was lucky enough to know them. They left us this year, as you know, and we all miss them. And we know Betsy and Paige and the entire family feels this loss very deeply. But you can take comfort in one thing that is certain. They will never be forgotten, not by their family, not by any of us in the room tonight. They represented the best of this town, and they were a treasure beyond price. Their shining example will light the way for us all.
Well, now that we have effectively teared up the whole room.
Sorry.
It was great. I just want to say thank you to everyone in this room for the part you do to make Middleburg what it is, what keeps it going, and what makes it just a very special bit of paradise where we can live and work. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, see you in February.